This is the latest from CBS 2 News.
Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez, and here's what's happening. The music world is remembering Gregg Allman, the founding member of the Allman Brothers Band. He died from complications of liver cancer in his home in Savannah, Georgia. He was 69 years old. And a tragic death in Central California. Bonnie Kalanick, the mother of Uber CEO Travis Kalanick, died in a boating accident yesterday. Kalanick's father, Donald, is in serious condition. The Fresno County Sheriff's Department says the couple was riding a boat on Pine Flat Lake when it hit a rock and sank. Both were in their 70s and were longtime boaters. An autopsy is planned for tomorrow. Uber issued a statement calling the accident an unthinkable tragedy. Now here's Danielle Gersh with a look at weather.
Thanks, Juan. Happy Saturday, everyone. So we were a little cooler than average today, but still a nice day. Temperatures topping out in the low 70s. So this ridge of high pressure is still parked over us, and it's going to stay over us over the next couple of days. So heading into tomorrow, we'll gradually warm up by a few degrees. Inland is where you'll really notice the warm up. That's where temperatures will climb into the 80s and 90s tomorrow and into Memorial Day, and we'll have weak offshore winds in place as well. So taking you through Futurecast for your Sunday. Mostly sunshine staying with us throughout the day. Then as we head into Monday, you can see Monday morning, we have that marine layer that's going to be with us along the coast. We'll have some morning fog out there by the afternoon, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies on the way for your Memorial Day on Monday. Temperatures along the coast will be cooler in the upper 60s, but inland, those temperatures going to climb into the upper 80s. Taking you through Futurecast, though, as we head into the work week, we do have some changes on the way. By Wednesday, this trough will move in, and this is going to cool down temperatures and bring in some June gloom to start the month of June, and will be cooler below average once again for the second part of the work week. Taking a look at overnight temperatures, staying pretty mild as we head into the overnight hours, just dropping down into the mid 50s. As we head into your Sunday, we'll be a little bit warmer than we were today. Highs along the coast in the upper 60s, LA and OC metro areas low 70s, and look at that, valleys warming up into the upper 80s, and then we'll warm up by a degree or two as we head into your Memorial Day. As I was talking about, cloud cover increases, and then we'll cool down by the middle of the work week. High temperatures tomorrow in the IE, upper 80s, even into the 90s on Memorial Day. Low 90s for high desert communities tomorrow into your Memorial Day as well. Even the mountains close to 80 degrees on Monday. Juan, back to you.
Danielle, thanks. Don't forget, we've got final round coverage of the Dean and DeLuca Invitational on CBS 2 tomorrow. It all starts at noon, live from the Colonial Country Club in Fort Worth. Thousands of Boys and Girl Scouts of all ages gathered in Westwood to prepare for this year's Memorial Day. They told CBS 2's Joy Benedict it's a special opportunity for them to honor all those who have served our country.
Thomas L. Bull.
The names seemed endless, and so did the headstones.
April 10th, 1938.
Some sacrifices given generations before.
John W. Shields.
But what they left behind still echoes with every waving flag.
Thank you for your service.
Words these young people are only beginning to understand, but that is why they're here.
We're planting the flags for all the soldiers. I saluted them because they helped us be a free country.
Freedom, one of those words that's become a lesson.
We don't have necessarily limits or leaders, and we're free to do what we want and what we want to say.
Griffin Cote from Boy Scout Troop 139 is just starting to learn about freedom and what it means. But he knows those buried under the flags he is placing fought to protect it. And for that, he is thankful.
And I can be at home with my family and be happy.
Tim DeHart has come to the LA National Cemetery every Memorial Day weekend for 10 years. He's old enough to know that freedom isn't something every country has.
They have to hide their true sexuality or religion from their government, or else they'll be, persecuted. And in America, that really doesn't happen.
And that's why thousands of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts gave up their Saturday to salute the fallen.
They could be out doing whatever it may be with their friends and their family, but they're here to honor the people who really just did everything they could to help us and to make our country the way it is today.
Despite the fact that there are more than 88,000 people buried here at the Los Angeles National Cemetery, the graves were covered with flags in less than an hour. That's because so many volunteers showed up to help.
Frank H. Elliott.
Leaving a sea of flags for the world to see. A small gesture for a big sacrifice.
I know they fought for me.
And a waving reminder that freedom is far from free. Joy Benedict, CBS 2 News.
And that's the latest from CBS 2 News. Remember, we're always on at cbsla.com, and be sure to watch us on CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11 p.m.